Hello, baby. Yes, I'm talking to you, Kayla. Well, this is the time that I told you that would one day come. The time when I would read to you the notes that I wrote to you once. Let's see if I telling you the title you remember. 16 Things I Love About You. And well, here I go. If I had to say 16 things I love about you, I would probably smile. Because other people would probably be expecting things they could see with their eyes. In reality, personality plays a big role in my love for you. It plays a big role because without it, you would probably not be how sweet you are. Without your personality, you would most likely not look at me the way you look at me. In addition, with your personality, you would maybe not have the same sound in your voice when you say I love you. If I had to say 16 things I love about you, you'd probably not consider how we argue when I remind you that I love you more as one of those reasons. However, I'm sure that if you heard me say that I love the way you hug me, tighten without wanting to let go, you'd probably smile. Because probably, not definitely, you also love the fact that I love you the same way. If I had to say 16 things I love about you, I would definitely mention that I love the fact that you're taller than me. Because even though it may not be true, it could take a smile out of your face. And I love when you smile, just as much as I love how much you care about me. And I'm not referring to making me happy, asking me if I ate, and sending me text messages that just make a smile pop on my face. But also how you always push me to do good in school. And it's not only about how you care about me, but how much you care about your friends too. I just love it because it's so sweet and nice of you to always look out for others. If I had to say 16 things I love about you, the first reason would be related to how much happiness you, my baby, the love of my life, bring to me. Because the feelings you make me feel are always out of control, and they are always popping up happiness like if they are fireworks. And baby, I love the way you give me massages in my head and in my back when you think I'm sore or hurt. However, if I was asked to say 16 things I love about you, I would object. I would not do it. I would deny myself from doing it because I wouldn't be able to say how I love your hair, or how pure your heart is, how I love the way you wink at me, and the spark I get when I look deep into you. I wouldn't be able to mention that I love smelling your neck, and that I love your natural scent. In 16 things, there wouldn't be space for me to talk about how I love every single word that comes out of your mouth, and that I love how perfectly your hands fit on mine. And it's not fair for me to be limited to say the reasons for which I love you, because I love you infinitely, and that will never ever change, because I love you. When real love does not have any limits. Well, that this is the end of the notes, but however, I want to add something else. Well, you might probably have seen that I was winking a lot while reading it. Well, by telling you, yeah, saying the notes. But well, every time I winked was one of the reasons, even though it was like probably out of context. I mean, it was in the context because I was like reading it, so like it was like a story probably or something like that. Let me just stop before I make myself sound weird or stupid. But every time I winked, that was when I mentioned one of the reasons. And as you must probably have seen, there were more than 16. And as the end of the story mentions, that those are not all the reasons, because there's not space for me to say all the reasons for which I love you. There are too many, as well as it is too big the love I feel for you, and the love I'm sure you feel for me. I love you, baby. And like I started, let's finish like that. Bye.